All right. Last but not least on the card, we have the main event of the night. Kamaru Usman, 18-1, negative 361 on the money line versus George Masvidal, 35-14, plus 285 on the comeback for my boy George Gamebred. Well, I've been a George Gamebred fan ever since, man. I've got his Easy Money Tour shirt. I've supported him since the very beginning. I'm a huge fan. My brother's old teammate and roommate, Toby Imada, was the one who landed the inverted triangle on him standing. So I know a lot about him, and I have for a long time. And so I just really respect George Masvidal a lot. I think he's the real deal when it comes to fighting. But when it comes to MMA and it comes to like an overall game plan and smarts, and then the wrestling of Kamaru Usman, that Usman wrestling is no joke, man. And if you've ever been on the mats, jiu-jitsu wise or wrestling wise, when someone has it on you, they have it on you. It's not coming back, bro. Especially wrestling. You gotta make up a lot of years, and you're just not going to be able to do it in this amount of short time span. But last time George Masvidal took this on short notice, he showed a decent performance, which Usman couldn't get him out of there. So if it is true and that he really did need to train with some world class wrestlers like he brought in, then I'm really stoked to watch George Masvidal come in this weekend and put on a performance. But with that said, UFC Africa is going to happen. They know this, and this is kind of an easy money fight, sadly, for Kamaru Usman. He picked it. He knew that it was going to make him some money. It was a big name on George Gamebred, and he feeds his family throughout the year. So shout out to him for taking it and lining that up. But I just think that Kamaru Usman wrestling is going to be too much. The gas tank, the Achilles heel of wrestling of George Masvidal that he's had is never going to come to fruition. And so sadly, I'm going to pick Kamaru Usman to win by a 5-round decision, just like he did last time. What do you say about that, T?
Yeah, I'm wondering what kind of tricks Masvidal is going to pull out here. He's fought him again. I mean, he's fought him once already, so this is a rematch. And Masvidal is a crafty dude, so he's got to be thinking. He's got to be thinking something like, I got, I'm gonna do this time. That so I'm interested to see how the fight will go. I think he's gonna get it. Just logically, Usman's a beast. So if Masvidal can't KO him, Usman's gonna get the decision, or he'll put him down in the mat and beat his ass or something like that. It's probably what's gonna happen. But I'm definitely want to watch this fight just to see what Masvidal comes with, because I like the guy too. He's fun to watch.
Yeah, certainly. He's super exciting, and both these guys are going to bring it. But Usman's going to implement that wrestling and make it a little bit more boring than we might
Yeah,
want to see it. But I mean, that's his game. He's got to do it as a champ. GSP did it too when he went on his title run. He had to, he went from finishing to decisions, and it's because you're facing just world class monsters, and it's just crazy. But it's going to be super exciting main event. Make sure to tune in. There will be some really, really good fights. With that said, our bets for the night, we're going to have Brendan Allen at the money line for 1 unit at the negative 135 money line, and we'll have half a unit, zero point 0.5 units on the submission prop at plus 200. That will be our two bets for the card.